how to install WordPress on Localhost. Hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we will be teaching you how you will be able to have WordPress downloaded and installed through your local host. Now, we will be utilizing different tools and different applications to make this work. And we have a very trusted tutorial over here that we will be following. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna read on the article. We're actually going to show you step by step on what to do. So there are several steps for us to do this. It's actually very simple and there's only up to 6 steps over here. It's going to be quick and simple, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to install XAMPP, Apache, plus Maria, plus DB, plus PHP, plus Perl. You could easily go to their website, apachefriends.org, and this is what you're going to see. Simply download the corresponding application for your device. For me, I have XAMPP for Windows. I have already downloaded it, and this is what it would look like. The installation is going to be simple. You're just going to simply select the location that you want it to be downloaded in. In my case, I downloaded it I installed it into my Drive D because this is the one that I have storage in. And after you run the program, this is what you're going to see. What you're going to do is you're going to click Start on Apache and MySQL, which is this actions over here. Right now, it's saying stop because I already am running it. As you can see, this is what it would look like if it's successfully running. You might encounter some issues when running this, so what we would recommend that you do is you disable your firewall for a bit just to run this, and then after running this, you could enable your firewall once again. After that, as you can see, you're just going to install it. Same thing with I explained, it's going to ask you to run Apache and MySQL. And as you can see, there's a chance that you might encounter the local host refused to connect error. So disabling it will allow you to temporarily fix it. Now, after downloading this, after installing it, after setting this up, now visit wordpress.org/download. And you're going to download WordPress, the latest one yourself. So simply download this. And you will be able to download a zip file, which is this one over here on my downloads. What you're going to do is you're going to unzip this file. So this is a zip file, right? So unzip this into the location of your XAMPP where you install it, but not just in the direct form, like not just over here. You're going to unzip it inside of htdocs over here. Look for the file name htdocs. And this is where you will unzip it. As you can see, I have WordPress over here. You could rename your WordPress file to whatever your website's name would be. That's completely up to you. You don't need to touch anything else. You simply export your WordPress zip file over here. This is my zip file over here. And what we're going to do after that, let's go back here. It's going to now ask us to launch our MySQL, which is this one, which is a database. So you need a database for your website, of course. You need a section or a place for your database to load. So simply click on admin over here beside your actions, which will basically open your SQL or your PHP by admin over here, which manages your database. So what you're going to do after that, you're going to look over here on the left side. You're going to click on New. Then, over here, simply enter your website name or whatever name for the database that you want. You could have, let's say, a website database, something like that. It doesn't really matter. And simply click on Create. There we go. And now, as you can see, it should appear over here on the left side. And it's currently empty, so you're not going to really do much just yet. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, type on your URL http semicolon or the colon slash slash localhost. Localhost is important because, of course, we're installing it on localhost, and enter the folder of your WordPress or the folder name, because I mentioned earlier that you guys could rename it, but for me, I didn't really change the name, so WordPress will be the default. And going back here, as you can see, this is what you're going to see. Click on continue. Over here, you will need to know the name of your database name, database username, database password, and everything else. So click on let's go. So for our database name is website database. Our username, your database username. What is my database username? I'm not sure what my database username is. I think it's just root. There we go. I think the default one is root. And then database there. Then click on submit. And there we go. So now simply click on run the installation. And now we're simply going to enter our site title over here. So let's say local website testing. Then for our username, let's just say with root. Start with that. Our email, we can simply put in whatever email that we are using. So let's say you're making 17 gmail.com, and then simply click on install WordPress, and then we could proceed to the next step. There we go. Click on log in, then simply put root, then my password, save password, log in, then we should be able to successfully log into our WordPress. There we go, through our local installation. As you can see, you will now be able to access and utilize WordPress like normal, but as you can see on the URL, it's localhost. So it doesn't matter if I have internet, I'm assuming. So let's actually try. Let me disable my internet over here. So I don't have internet right now. So if I refresh this, it's either I can't access this or it's still going to work as normal. There we go. It's still going to work as normal because it's now downloaded, installed locally. So all the components, all the different things that you are seeing right now are being accessed locally and not through the internet. So if you want to have a local installation of your WordPress, that is how you can exactly do it. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.